Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Rainbow Dreams Educational Foundation presents the 22nd Annual Las Vegas Juneteenth Festival, Saturday, June 17th from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Expo at World Market Center. Join us and celebrate Juneteenth Freedom Day as we welcome R&B diva 702 back to Sin City to perform their biggest hits. This event is free to the public. You heard us, free. For more information, visit us online at june19lv.com. That's june19lv.com. Powered by Zappos.
Hi. Hey. What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Yo, it's Tavon Greatness Patterson. Want to listen to Hot 7025 on the go? Download the Hot 702.5 app on the Apple Store or Google Play Store if you got an Android like me.
Let's get it.
Tune in now on hot7025fm.com. All right. You guys are tuned in to Hotlyte right here on hot7025fm.com. I am fine as Carrice, and man, listen, we got a real special Hotlyte in the building, and I'm really excited about this because she got some good music, and she's a writer and she engineers. Like, I really gotta, because I have only know a couple of people who also engineer, so that's a female, so we really got to get into all of this thing. And without further ado, we got the world famous Lexc in the building. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. A little nervous, but feeling good. How about you?
Don't be nervous. We are outside, girl. Don't be nervous. So where are you right now?
Right now I'm at home, and I'm based out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, Atlanta. So that's why it's Lexc
ATL. Thank you for recognizing that. So many people will be like Lexcat L. I'm like, no, Lexc ATL.
Right. So are you from ATL originally?
No, originally I'm from Texas, but
what
Atlanta.
Part of Texas?
Have you ever heard of Killeen or Fort Hood?
Fort Hood, yes. So it's all right on the military base.
Exactly. The civilian town right outside of it.
Gotcha. Okay. So ATL treating you well, or what? How's it going?
ATL has been cool so far. It's a lot of opportunities coming down, especially with the film industry, and a lot of celebrities are starting to move here. So the opportunity is coming even more so.
Right. Well, good. So we are here to talk about a couple of things, like everything you got going on with music, and then you got a new album that's coming out in July, and we got to get into that too. Yeah, some dope music. So tell me about this album, okay? Because this album has a catchy title, and I just want to know if it's coming from some experience or what? What is it? Tell me the title. Tell me the title.
Absolutely coming from experience. So the album is titled Love Reset. And the great thing about writing my own songs is everything is based on a true story, whether I went through it myself or whether I observed whatever's happening around me.
Gotcha. Okay. So what's your writing process look like? So are you journaling essentially, if it has something to do with you, or what does that look like?
It used to be journaling, but over the years, it's developed from just like, it'll be a poem or a thought that I'll write down, and then I'll try to write the song right then and there. It's developed from that into now I find a beat that matches my vibe or matches how I'm feeling in the moment. And I'll kind of freestyle some gibberish and then fill in the words later.
Got it. So I see you have Maurice beats on this album. So like, how did you guys end up hooking up? What's that collaboration looking like?
So Maurice actually found me on Instagram a couple years ago, and he was like, "Hey, I think you dope. I would love for you to be on my album." And he sent me a few beats, and his stuff is dope. Options is actually the very first song that we worked on together, and the first single we put out together. And ever since then, we've just been racking up the catalog together.
Nice. We'll have to get Maurice beats on, because I've like seen him on something else before, just recently. So that's pretty dope.
Definitely, he puts in work. He definitely does.
Yeah. So okay, you got this love album. Is it a love or is it a hate album? Because it could be both.
It's mostly love.
Okay.
But you got to recognize the hate too, right? Because in my opinion, love and hate is the same energy in opposite directions. So that's why you need to reset it to get that energy flowing back in the right direction.
Right. I agree with that. I agree. Love is interesting, so especially like when you're a writer and you're like writing about things that you have possibly experienced, so on and so forth. It just, sometimes it's tough.
Yeah. It's definitely a roller coaster.
For sure. So tell me about, we're going to get into some of your new music, but I want to know about Love Chaser. Tell me about that.
So Love Chaser, again, based on a true story. It's actually about a friend. I used to have a friend. She would go from relationship to relationship to relationship. And it would really be like, you're chasing love, but have you ever thought that maybe you don't need to chase it if you find it in yourself first? So that's what the premise of Love Chaser is. You don't have to keep jumping from one situation to the next. When you find it within yourself first, then you find that you don't need to chase it. It was in you all along.
Right. Absolutely. I love that. Okay. All right. So go ahead and introduce it and we'll get right into it.
What's up, everybody? My name is Lexc, and you're about to listen to my song Love Chaser with Hot 7025.
From the moment that he walked into the kitchen, said, "Baby, I ain't with it. I don't think I wanna fix it." She looked at him with heavy eyes and knew she wasn't tripping. Been peeping on his flipping, and all the nights he's skipping. She been lying to herself by always blaming someone else, but she played the biggest role by running, never seeking help. Thinks if she keeps searching for the loving that she never felt, somehow she can turn the broken pieces to a source of wealth. So she been searching and thinks that she been chasing someone she could be loving. She should have had some patience, cause now it's raining and this ain't what she wanted. Cause she thought she was chasing, but really she been running from love. 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 Love chaser. Love chaser, love chaser. Instead of chasing after someone else, girl, you better love yourself. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Love chaser, ooh, ooh, ooh. Love chaser, ooh, ooh, ooh. Love chaser, ooh, ooh, ooh. Baby girl, I see the pain and I know you've been through it. I know you want someone to love, but this you can't keep doing. You never took a break and jumped into a situation. Now we got you feeling like you're stuck in deprecation. looking for love, if you're looking for love, if you're looking for love, love chaser, love chaser, love chaser. Instead of chasing after someone else, girl, you better love yourself. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Love chaser. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Love chaser. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Love chaser. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Love, love. If you're looking for love, 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 love chaser.
All right, I love that.
Thank you.
You put a lot of work into that video.
Oh man, that was a whole team behind that video. A whole team
Yeah.
effort.
Yes, it was great though. Look at you and the
Thank you.
vocals and all that. So,
Thank you.
shout out to you. I'm excited for that. We got some more music coming up.
Yes.
But real quick, how did you even get to this point where you're like, I'm a singer, I'm a writer? Like, did you get stuck in the studio one day, or someone said, "Hey, I think you should sing"? Did you start singing when you were smaller? What did that look like?
Yeah, I've always been singing ever since I was 3 years old. Started in my grandparents' church. Sounds kind of cliche, but that's how it happens with a lot of people.
Yes,
And
it does.
I was actually into writing poetry before I got into writing music. I just put the poems to the songs. And as far as the engineering aspect, I figured the best way to help myself would be to know how to record myself. So that's how I came to that.
So do you engineer for other people as well?
Yes. The main way that I make money is by engineering, but yes.
Nice. So you have a studio. What studio do you work out of? What does that look like?
I work out of a few spots. The main one being Rich Productions and another one called The Collab. They're both located in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that, because it's tough for females to get into engineering, and not because we can't do it. It's just because it's such a male dominated like industry, so
Very irritating. And then
Yes.
especially when I first started out, there would always be the guys who would walk in and they'll be like, "Oh, a female engineer. You sure you know what you're doing, sweetheart?" And I'm just like, all right, I hope I do. Otherwise, this session is not going to be very fun for us.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I think that's dope. And sometimes you got to make them put respect on your name too. And then afterwards, they're like, "Oh, okay, it is a bop. Like, you did a great job."
You're going to be on my team, Shawty. I was like, thank you.
So are you ghostwriting for other people?
Yes, I do also ghostwrite. Most recently, I'm writing for a gospel artist named Donna Smith, and we're working on a project for her that's coming out in the next few months or so.
Nice. Okay, Donna. Yeah, you have to refer her over here so we can talk to Ms. Donna Smith as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So tell me about Bed Dream.
So Bedroom, the opposite of Love Chaser. Love Chaser, you're not being treated so well, right? But with Bedroom, it's when you finally do get that person who is worthy. And it's about taking care of one another, taking care and catering to each other. And we need to take a moment to be able to step back and take a break from the mundane of everything we have to do to just sit back and enjoy one another. And so that's what Bedroom is about.
All right, we'll introduce it to the people and we'll get right into it.
My name is Lexi, and this is Bedroom.
I see you working hard, and just want to let you know you are appreciated. And I want to make you feel good. So, come here with me. Hey, baby, come on in. I see you hurting. Relax your body, ease your mind, cause I know you've been working. I hear the stress, I feel the pressure, I don't like it. Here's what I would do for you. Come here, baby, get comfortable. I got a secret. I wish I could see you each morning before you leave it. Too much work, too little play. I want you for the day. Call the job, tell them keep working, cause you're here with me. No, that's not crazy, baby. Lay right here, I got you. Massage away some tension. Cocoa butter, oil on your body, not to mention. Roll me in between the sheets and we can steal some kisses. This the type of day we miss and take the day each week to get it. What we do now? Oh, ain't no stopping once we do it. Pull me closer, make me lose it. Move the sheets all over the bed. Ain't no need to see the time. Let's just roll into a bed dream. Let's sleep. See you when I wake up in the morning. I roll over and see you sleeping by my side. Daylight rising to the top, and we don't need to stop. Hands that go daylight savings for a bad dream. Ooh, I can tell you like it and it's needed. Before we come around to it, let me step into the kitchen. Take a break from me to please your other appetite. I make sure that my babies might get ready for another ride. So now you see it. You see the difference from my healing. How much you need it. You work so hard, you need some play. Don't wanna keep you from your hustles, but I really feel as your woman, I should ease your troubles. That's the real. Sit right here, I got you. Enjoy this homemade breakfast. You're my king and you deserve a break when life gets hectic. You don't have to lift a finger because baby, this is just the type of day we miss and take a day each week to get it. What we do now? Oh, ain't no stopping once we do it. Pull me closer, make me lose it. Ain't no need to see the time. Let's just roll into a bed dream. Let's sleep. Dream, baby. I love to see you when I wake up in the morning. I love to roll over and see you sleeping by my side. Daylight rising to the top, and we don't need to stop. Hold our hands back on the clock. Daylight savings for a bed dream. See you when I wake up in the morning. I love to roll over and see you sleeping by my side. Daylight rising to the top, and we don't need to stop. Hold our hands back on the clock. Daylight savings for a bed dream.
Okay, you gave us all the sexy in that one. You gave us all of it. Okay, let's talk about growing up in your grandfather's church and you with your lingerie on. Let's talk. Let's transition there and let's
Lexi
see.
going to hell. No.
Lexi is outside. That was a beautiful video. I really liked that. It was a lot of passion in there.
Yeah.
Who was your
a lot of
co-star?
passion. So he's a guy I used to date. Unfortunately,
Okay.
he did pass away. His
Oh,
name was Anthony
no.
Alexander. Yeah, so
Goodness.
he's also a videographer and model, but he did pass away less than a year ago, actually.
Man,
Yeah.
rest up, Anthony. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's time for us to get into the real deal, okay? Because you got a new single that we need to premiere, okay? And it's called Options. What's your options looking like out there in Atlanta?
You know, options is it's looking pretty good out here in Atlanta. Now, is the selection quality?
See, that's the part.
There's options, but it's a selection quality. So that's the part that gets tricky.
So what do you think the quality is looking like right now for you? Okay. If you did you pick some? Have you somebody chosen, or are you still trying to choose? What's going on?
In the building stages with someone. In the building
Okay.
stages. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's
Okay.
looking really good.
Okay. Good. I'll take that. I'll take that. So when you wrote options, what was it about?
So options is when you kind of get stuck in that gray area of a situationship
Mm, mm.
and you want things to have like open communication, right? But a lot of times, such as been my experience in Atlanta, so true story, a lot of times someone will want you without giving up their other options, but they don't communicate with you. So they cut off your options by not being upfront and honest.
Mm-hmm.
So the song is basically just saying, we could have made some things work if you would have given me the option to choose, giving me all the facts up front.
Right. Tell me, communicate openly and effectively with me. Like, don't let me find out no slick stuff like on the back end. Like, tell me so that I can make a choice,
Because once I do find out, now the only option that's left is to leave because you didn't keep it real.
There we go.
That's what it's about.
Introduce options. We're going to go and get into that, and we'll be right back.
My name is Lexi, and you are listening to my single, Options.
I've been in my feelings and lately I've been too sure. I had to choose, but I still come back to you. We've been laying up, making love, I need more, but you come too short. What's a girl to do? I already I didn't want to tell you, but I've held a secret. I went through your phone and found the one that you've been keeping from me. Since then been wondering what's my next move. Had you told me we'd be cool, but you ain't let me choose. So tell me what's the other option. I've been in this space for too long. Can never change you out of pocket. So go do you because we're too grown. Don't lie, tell the truth. You've been creeping with this girl you barely knew. Shopping sprees and sponsoring just like you did me too. Do we share or do you give them all your time? Have you said your favorite line? I'm just here to compliment you, baby. Bullish, I'm calling bullish. Don't make me have to pull up and let it won't quit, cause I'll do it. Violence I'm choosing. You think I'm stupid? I wish there was another option. I've been in this space for too long. Ain't no convincing, so just stop it. There's no more time for you to right your wrongs, your wrongs.
What you need, set you free, I ain't gon' stop ya. Options, go explore your options. Go get what you need, set you free, I ain't gon' stop ya.
Options from Lexc, and we were waiting for her to get back on real fast. But I think, listen, that one right there is that's a hit, okay. And shout out to Maurice for doing that beat, because that beat was pretty hard. And I think I'm gonna put that in rotation right here on Hot 7025 FM.com, because I think that song is super duper dope. And let's see what we got here. Scooter McGee, what's up? Says that's my favorite song, by the way. Okay. All right. So listen, a couple of things that we're going to talk about with Lexi. You can go to her website, Lex, LEXCATL.com, and you can listen to her music. You can read some stuff about her, and then too, I see some notes on here about her, people who are inspiring to her. So I think that's pretty dope as well. And you can download her music from there. You can follow her on Spotify, all that good stuff. That's Lex C, and I'm about to put it in the comments, okay? So LexCATL.com. Go to her website, download all her music, all that good stuff, and make sure that you support. This queen is like vocally talented. She can write. These videos are a whole movie in itself. And then she has a new album that's coming out July 2023. So I'm really, really excited about that. And I'm hoping that we can get Lexi back on here in a second. But in the meantime, I think we do have another video I can play. It's called All Keeps. And let me get that on real quick while we get some more time with Lexi. And we'll go from there. So you guys stand by real quick. We're getting in All Keeps. And we'll be back in just a sec. So stand by.
Lexi. Yeah. He wanna freak, want me to ride. He wanna put that on my side. He don't know me, I'm a OD. I'ma drive circles on that ring. Come to my circus, watch that monkey. She can do tricks, she hella chonky. I'm the new savage on the scene. Put them on foes and make them lean. They go bananas, I make them go crazy. Cocos and melons, I give on the daily. Every season they get a new diet. If I don't feed them, they put up a riot. They be like, Lexi, baby so sexy, baby girl, take my number. Tryna get next. Can't complain if you ain't OG. I'm the L, all these players wanna keep. Scratching hands, 100 bands on the seat. Got the plans on the stands, all keeps. If you got money, I'm not impressed. Give me the most and not the less. Wanna compete underneath my sheets and you wanna explore underneath my dress. But yeah, say less, cause you ain't popping right. You like a Mack truck going through a stopping light. You better back up, baby, gotta park tonight. And if you act up, it's gonna be a parking fight. I'm the baddest and the dopest. On my cooler, I'm the coldest. Got the juice, want me the poet. Recipes don't get this close, I'm on the way. I'm like the same day, and if I let it bust, you might end up a cold case. Lexi, can't complain if you ain't OG. I'm the L, all these players wanna keep. Scratching hands, 100 bands on the seat. Got the plans on the stands, all keeps. Can't complain if you ain't OG. I'm the L, all these players wanna keep. Scratching hands, 100 bands on the seat. Got the plans on the stands, all keeps.
You gonna do us like that?
Whew, child.
Listen, that last one that I just played, okay, that's a whole bop right there. I am here for that.
It's different. It's different.
And it definitely switches up what we've heard earlier. So I like that. That's dope. Look at you.
Thank you.
Fancy. I like it in you. And,
Different vibes.
And Maurice did that one too?
No. So that one was actually a random YouTube beat that I found. Okay. So the story behind All Keeps, right? Mm-hmm. As an engineer, there's a lot of rappers who come into the studio who just started rapping a few months ago. Mm-hmm. They come in, find a beat on YouTube, they freestyle something, and then they just drop it. They just have the confidence to do.
Oh, you guys, we got Lexi breaking up just a little bit. So I may have to have Lexi call in. I'm going to put the call-in number in the chat real quick. She said there's a storm going on out there, so we want to make sure that she can call in and not have any difficulties with streaming. So I'm sending her the number, and we're going to get her on here and go from there, just like that. All right? So I'm going to kick you out of here, Lexi. If you can hear me, we are going to have you call in. I did drop the info in the private chat, and then we'll finish up, and we'll have you come in, and we'll make it happen. All right. So I'm going to go back real quick. I'm going to for now, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to play options one more time for those of you who missed it. Shout out to everybody that's listening live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. We appreciate you, y'all. This is Lexi Options.
I've been in my feelings and lately I've been none too sure. If I had to choose, would I still come back to you? We've been laying up, making love, I need more, but you come too short. What's a girl to do? I already I didn't want to tell you, but I've held a secret. I went through your phone and found the one that you've been keeping from me. Since then been wondering what's my next move. Had you told me we'd be cool, but you ain't let me choose. So tell me what's the other option? I've been in this space for too long. Can never change you out of pocket. So go do you because we're too grown. Don't lie, tell the truth. You've been creeping with this girl you barely knew. Shopping sprees and sponsoring just like you did me too. Do we share or do you give them all your time?
All right, Lexi, we got you back on here.
Okay.
So no,
storm.
You're good. It's beyond your control, but we're going to make it work, and we'll get all of this music played on air just like that. So listen, we are actually coming to end of time here, but I want to know, like, do you have like a solid date, or are we just giving it July 2023 for your new album, or what?
July 2023. July 4th is the official date that Love Reset is going to
fireworks just like that.
Exactly. You know the vibes.
I do. I like it. I like it a lot. So where can the people download and stream your music and all of that good stuff?
You will be able to download and stream directly from my website, lexiatl.com, and it's going to be available on all major streaming platforms: Spotify, Tidal, Google, Amazon, YouTube. Everywhere is going to be available.
And tell the people, where can they find you on social media or your website?
Yes, you can find me, Lexi, on Instagram and my website and Facebook and YouTube at LexiATL. That's at LEXCATL.
All right then. Listen, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm really I kind of want that last one that I played, the one that was like a super duper bop. I kind of want that one in MP3, clean MP3. I want to put that in rotation because I think that song's hot. But I am going to also put in rotation options. I really like that one too.
Thank you.
And then tell people they can go to hot7025fm.com. They can click the request box, and then they can just keep requesting your song. So just like that.
Just like that.
One more time, tell the people where to find you. Sign off. Tell everybody whatever you want them to hear, and anything, just share.
All right, y'all. My name is Lexi. You can find me everywhere at LexiATL. That's at LEXCATL. Love Reset is coming out July 4th, available to you on all major streaming platforms. Thank you so much to Hot 7025 for having me today. I truly appreciate it. And word to the wise, if you had the idea, it was meant for you to bring it into fruition. So don't matter about how it's going to happen. You had it. It was meant for you to bring it to life.
That's a whole word. All right. We are out of here. Hot7025fm.com. I'm Fine Nancy Carrice. We out of here. Bye, y'all.
Bye.